It's week 13 of the NFL, and the spotlight is on George Kittle. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the 49ers and the Rams on Sunday night.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. From the 6, here comes a return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down, 3 to go. He'll try to run for it with Williams. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. And this is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The 49ers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crowd. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Still 2nd down.
Purdy now on 2nd down. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll get this out quickly to Neighbors. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The 49ers out to punt this one. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Rams offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Levis. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, L.A.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Levis. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Levis to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down. That's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back in Southern California in a moment. All resting on the 9. First down and goal. To throw is Levis. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, second and goal. Here's Levis to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, L.A. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Purdy on first down. Screen pass to Ayuk. Caught. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Purdy works out of the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man is Nacua. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Throwing on second down, Levis. That is into the hands of Wicks. Can't fault the effort. He got hit for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage. Third and long. Levis. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
From his end zone, Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Third down coming up. Out of his end zone, it's Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Levis. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And
they're going to get to him and take him down taken back to the other side of midfield. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle they go. Yards are hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throwing the out route, Ayuk has it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That finds Nakua along the sideline.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Nakua hauls it in.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Niners offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. He'll get this out quickly to Neighbors. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. A huge play just before the half. 45 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. To throw, it's Purdy. They're hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone.
Still 2nd down.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll go play action with Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Purdy going to put it up again. That is caught side of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Rams offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Levis. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 2nd and a yard. Now, Levis. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On second down, Levis. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts.
A 55-yard attempt.
The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was the Packers who get the win at home. Jordan Love, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. From there, let's get to the Meadowlands to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Curtis Samuel, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. And finally, Monday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. Past midfield to the 45. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 21-yard line. A big play there. 35 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. To the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Niners 41, Rams 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Here's Levis. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Rams. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy, and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now he'll try to keep it going. His drive will start on the ground. Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Here's Purdy. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. The home team's offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. We've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Levis. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 23-yard line.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Quick throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
He'd missed twice already, but this one goes through. And the Rams will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
Complete to Malik Neighbors. A gain of 5. First down, San Francisco.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Niners first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49ers first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
First and 10 for Purdy. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Throw right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everyone.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Roughing a kicker. Defense.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. To the tight end, Likely. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He's got it at the 3. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They go play action with Levis. He's got his big tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big spot for the Rams as they'll try to add a 2-point conversion now. They'll run here. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The 49ers offense get those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's got it. They'll move the chains. 1st down at the 47.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Levis. He's going to uncork one, looking for Wicks. That's caught! And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So a win here for the 49ers, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Brock Purdy. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the 49ers and the Jags. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Purdy, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. Here's a return from the 7. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Hey, line.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
Touchdown, Jacksonville! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Okay, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, hut. And out.
Purdy throwing here to start. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's go now. Go.
Purdy setting up that play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Ready, go.
Receiver in motion going left. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Set go. Set go.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action now with Purdy. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Come on, set, go.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Buying some time right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Completed left-sided Thomas. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kair Elam getting there for the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get 6 more on their early advantage. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
49ers 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now, off play action. And that one's unsuccessful.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Foye Oluwakin with the pick. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Boswell to add the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go!
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. Purdy looking to throw. This throw is cupped. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to it. We'll take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers make it an 11-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pressure coming for Lawrence. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Broke through the tackle. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The 49ers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He put everything he had into this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that takes them to 3rd down. Now Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running this one left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Neighbors with a catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Into the hands of Neighbors. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers with some work to do, trailing in this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right up the gut. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Pressure comes, Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
They bring Thomas in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Big gain downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence throwing here. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
He's running for it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Red on red.
They send the tight end in motion left. First down throw, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Hey, Ron.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
49ers 17.
Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The 49ers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Purdy setting up that play action. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So it's halftime, and the visiting Jaguars have played themselves to a nice little lead thus far. As we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start by heading out west, State Farm Stadium in Glendale. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Jalen Wright, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Stephon Diggs, a touchdown reception. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewart.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He puts everything behind, cut at the 20-yard line. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Give now to the running back. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
From the 17. Has it down close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Set. Go. Set, go.
He's throwing for it. Oh, what an effort to bring in that short throw. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence in the pistol. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The home teams and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
The give here on 2nd. Has good room at the 35. Through the 45. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 3rd quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And they had that one contained right at the line. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got Thomas on the slant. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That's sack number 2 for this guy. And we've got plenty of game left for him to keep wrecking it. And this is where offensively now you've got to do something. You got to make an adjustment. You got to slide to him. You got to chip to him. Because this defensive end has been a nightmare.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He fields this at the 18. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. 58 yards on the punt there. And the 49ers will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Oh, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Plowing up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Purdy throwing here. Kittle brings it in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Let's go now. Take go.
1st down throw by Purdy. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go! Hut it! Hut!
Purdy throwing here on first. Dialing up a receiver screen. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Set!
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 7.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down.
Let's go! Set up!
Now it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. San Francisco calls it second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, run!
Here's Etienne on the give. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with third down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Jacksonville in punt formation. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure Coach, your play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Purdy on first down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, they'll run. He's inside the 10. And he's finally taken down the 7-yard line. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Set. Ready, go. Set, go.
From the red zone now. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now lead by 10. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Finding Davis. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Davis motioning left. First down throw, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Working quickly here. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Completed to Davis.
Let's go, 52.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Jaguars at a 2-score deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They've got first down from the 31.
Ready?
Lone back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. 2nd and 3 now.
Ready? Set, go. Ready.
Another carry for him. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Hop, go.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked?
False start, offense.
A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To throw again, it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Here we go. 14-yard line.
19 tight.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Ready? Set up. Set go.
Looking to throw, Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Now Purdy. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Reds, 23. Here we go, Sahara.
To throw. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field. Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Back to the air on second, Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And this is down all the way to the 3. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Purdy, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.